city of the still where the films is. Bill shit, ballin' like a smaller Josh Childress. I'm in the building, swagger on a million. Hill shit, in my bitch pussy like a drill bit. Mill skit, 100 down, pussy age like fine wine. Busy old clock in the dark.
Chris, things are on the uppity up.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Can anybody hear you?
Let's fucking hope so.
Hello, folks. My name is Gregory.
Oh. What's up, guys? Chris. Nice
And
to be
this
here
is
again.
the Sunny Daze podcast. Our second video podcast, dude.
Yes,
The
dude.
first video podcast went okay, if you ask me.
It went pretty good. There's always room for improvement, but
So that's what we're doing here.
as we do more of these, the better we'll get and the more...
In the header we wet.
What?
Blow. So me and Chris have been having some incredible discussions in the past
Yeah,
hour
just
before
today.
recording this, and I feel
Inspired.
motivated.
I am inspired, Greg. I am ready to...
You don't even understand, dude, what was happening last night.
I don't.
Because you know I don't sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
You came here, I woke up 30 minutes before you came here again.
Mm-hmm.
I go to bed at not a good time. It's fine. But last night, dude, I was pacing back and forth.
Should have
My
written down
room.
your ideas.
No, it's all in here, dude.
No,
you know
but-
why? Because it's CIA.
If you write it down,
Yeah, dude.
you're stupid. If you write it down on a pen...
I don't have that. No, dude.
Hello?
This is paint, dude.
Just paper right there.
And paint. I'm not
You
gonna...
don't have a pen in your room?
No. I don't believe in that.
You're a liar.
Everything I
dude.
write is on my laptop, and the CIA can get it through the cloud, bro.
Okay.
Anyways, I was just pacing back and forth thinking of things. Two things to be exact, okay? One we won't get into, but the other one we will get into right now.
Which is?
What did you bring up about 5 minutes ago? You forgot
Yeah.
the screenplay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so backstory. Well, like a year ago?
Maybe, yeah.
A year ago, Greg and I went to a hockey game.
Weird. We don't
Very
like hockey.
random, we don't. But after the game, we went to a Greek place and got heroes and fries.
Oh, the Greek fries, bro. Ugh.
And as we sat down, Greg came to me and he said he had a dream. And in this
I had a dream.
dream, he was a screenwriter.
No,
he
that's not the dream. You forgot the dream?
Shh.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And in this
Just go.
whole thing, he described to me his first script of sorts, more of like a synopsis.
Yes, good. I like that
and
word.
I loved it. I was hooked. I wanted to be in it. But then I heard nothing about it ever again until this exact very day.
That is a very Gregory move on
Mhm.
my end. Okay, dude. Now, I'm going to give the real story. So I had a dream one night. And the dream was this. And I couldn't shake it when I woke up the next morning. Why my eyes are closed, I don't know. But I'm going to keep my eyes closed. So, the dream was this. Me and my family were living on the side of a mountain.
Mhm.
Okay. And there were people continuously telling us that there was a volcano on top of this mountain.
Oh, dude, as you're speaking, I'm
Yeah.
vividly remembering
And
everything you
we
told
wouldn't
me.
believe, we weren't believing them. We're like, there's no volcano. We've lived here our whole lives. How is there a volcano? Eventually, at the end of the dream, the volcano erupted and destroyed everything. And it was like this chaos dream. And then I woke up because I got scared. And then it just continued to ring in my head. So it made me think of this story of this said volcano.
You should trademark this because anyone hears this. TM.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to
TM.
trademark. Oh, this is already trademarked. I already have this through the Corporate Commission copyright infringement laws of 1986. But yeah, man. Should I go into the story? Okay, this is what I've been thinking, bro.
Yeah, man, go ahead. Go off, sis. Go.
Okay, so here's the rundown, man. Okay, So this is based in a universe where there was a similar race to the human race that lived on Mars when Mars was habitable, when people were able to live on
So
it.
this is a different dimension.
So this is a long time ago in the timeline. So this is like an alternate reality, or this is a reality that could have happened in our time, but just a very long time ago. And this is the part where Mars was becoming inhabitable due to human activity, or not human activity, but somewhat. They're kind of like humans. You get me? They're kind of like us. They look like us. They talk like us. But they were destroying their planet as we are destroying ours. So, and it's a time where people are looking to Earth, because they're very scientifically advanced, more than we are, to live there, because they know that their planet doesn't have a lot of time to live. There's a lot of seismic activity. The waters are drying, like the oceans are drying. It's a mess. But there's still people that are living there. It's chaotic. It's apocalyptic. Government has kind of been destroyed in certain areas. And there's this one mining colony that's still around. That's been around from the very beginning. And they're there still because there's a rich family that runs it, and they kind of have a government now throughout the entire land, because the actual like government has kind of been destroyed. So it's kind of the story of, hey man, so from the dream, it's like they live on the side of this mountain because they mine into the mountain for whatever type of mineral that they mine. I don't know what it is, but there's people coming to them saying like, yo, there's a lot of seismic activity, and also so you have to leave. It's not safe anymore for your workers, and it's like that. But there's no government, so they're just like, no, screw you, I'm still gonna make my money. And it's just a story of like, there's an old guy and there's a volcano involved, and this old guy and someone else goes on an adventure to find evidence of the volcano. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a story about power. I don't know how much I want to get into it, because I think it has legs, but it's just an adventure story, and I want to make it into a book instead of a screenplay. And yeah, I don't want to get into it that much.
That's fine, dude.
But it's kind of like that. It came from a dream, and yeah.
As most good things come.
As most good things come, like Martin Luther King. Because now it just made me start thinking about it more.
Ladies and gentlemen, basically we're getting the ball rolling in a lot of things. Hopefully all good things.
Yeah,
that'll
dude.
come.
I want to put Arizona on the map, man. It's a goal of mine.
Yeah, because Arizona's pretty boring. We don't really do much here.
And that's the thing, dude, is like, because I was talking to my friend earlier this week, and it's like, you know, it's hard to find people, or at least hard to find people with the motivation that want to create, you know, because they're not in an environment to where that's normal. You know, you go somewhere to like Los Angeles or just in California, and that's the norm. Especially in LA, that's the norm. You go to a fucking Starbucks and someone's creating, you know, like, but here it's just not that.
You just gotta have the need to want to be different.
And the people that are from here and do like to create and stuff, they go move to California, you know,
New York,
you know, just stuff like that. And you kind of lose it here because you can't really make a living here. But you can change that. And that's what I want to do. Yes, dude.
I'm with you till we go bankrupt, baby.
Oh, dude, we're already bankrupt. In other news, I got a job. I got that job. Thank you. Hold your applause to the end.
Sorry, I was very excited.
And you know, things are looking good, man. I haven't been this happy in a while. That's fine.
You don't sound very happy.
No, I'm happy, man.
You know, you need now a girl to come
My
and
God, every
to come-
episode,
to
dude.
come and mess that up.
No, dude. I'm done with that noise. So Chris, you started school,
I did.
and how's that?
Senior year. Long. I have
It's
long,
fine.
very long days. But I have discovered something, and I want to guess your input.
Okay.
When I usually go into first day of class, and you usually get to pick your seats, I
Yes.
sit in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I sit in the back because I like to observe people.
Okay.
I'm weird like that.
I'm cool like that, or I'm weird like that.
I like to observe them. I like to see their habits and like just like the way they maneuver. So first day of class, my first class, I sit in the back. There's this lady sitting by the wall, 4 empty seats, and then another chair. This gentleman, walks in, looks around the room. The room is pretty full, so there's really only that row and my row, and then like a couple seats up front. He sees the girl, and instead of sitting next to her, he decides to sit at the end of the row.
Okay.
So I figured, peculiar. So another gentleman walks in, takes his scope around the room, sees the woman sitting by herself, sees the empty seats, prefers to sit all the way up front where there is nobody,
Okay.
and sits down. So I'm like, peculiar. Then a lady comes in and scopes the room. She's like, oh shit, where am I gonna sit? Sits in the middle of the row in the middle of the girl and in the boy. So
In between them?
In between them. So I'm like, very interesting. So my thing is, are we just pussies where we just don't want to sit next to the opposite gender or just sit next to anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just like where you would just prefer to sit
Alone.
alone? Like me, for instance, in my last class, I didn't get the luxury to sit sit wherever I want because everyone was sit. So I just walked, scoped, and I was like, oh, I'll sit next to this lady. She seems nice. Introduced myself. So I'm like, hey, what's up, Chris? Nice to meet you. I'm a senior. And she's like, oh, that's pretty cool. Blah, 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 blah. We're not gonna get into it. Blah, 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 blah. And then she's like, you know what's funny? I'm like, what? She's like, most people don't introduce themselves to me like when they first like sit next to me. And I'm like, really? I'm like, I think that's just common courtesy. Like say what's up. But now I'm like, in my first class, no one introduced themselves. So now I'm like,
Yeah, man, I don't fucking introduce myself to people. What the fuck?
Really?
That's fucking dumb.
That's like the first thing I do even if I'm sitting next to a dude, I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm like, hey, I'm
Hell
Chris.
no.
Nice to meet you. Like, what's your name? And then I try to make conversation because then it's like, pretty sure people get like maybe that's just me though. Like
yeah,
the type
that's
of person I
just
am.
you, dude.
But I just found it really weird. Like, you have just try to sit so far apart from each other when it's just like, go have human connection.
Nah, dude.
What's up?
No, I'm trying to find the easiest spot where no one will talk to me.
That's very interesting.
And if like the teacher tells you, hey man, you gotta fucking talk to him, then I'll talk, but like, and I'll crack a joke, but I'm not fucking talking to you if I don't have to.
You know what's funny? We were doing introductions, and I thought about that time you said where you introduced yourself, and you said they call me G.
I was like this. This is what I said. They're like, all right, you gotta introduce yourself, and you gotta tell them what kind of animal you'd be. And this is my thing. I was like, hey, what's up? In this cadence too. Hey, what's up? My name's Gregory. I go by G because that's what I am. And if I were to be an animal, it'd be a lobster because they don't die; they're immortal. And then I got a good laugh though about the G part.
No, yeah.
So it was kind of like a buffer in between that. It was a pretty good moment.
No, but it's just like, and then I asked my girlfriend too. Because she's also one where she's like, sit.
Yeah, dude, fuck that.
But it's just I don't
dude.
get it. It's just like,
because that's the norm.
but it's just dumb. It's like, are we so like far like disconnected from one another where it's like
no, and I don't like that fucking that.
But
that
Greg, you're telling me
idea.
the majority would prefer not to make that like that communication happen.
Yeah, but this is the thing, dude. It's because we're already connected. Like this whole like idea that like, oh, technology is making us more introverted and there's less human connection. I think that's bullshit.
I think that's pretty accurate.
Dude, you have conversations with people every day.
Yeah, but select people.
No.
Yes.
On the internet, dude. On
Who?
Twitter.
Bro, I'm only talking to you.
Bro, on Twitter.
Or my
You're
girlfriend.
scrolling down your timeline, right?
But that's not communication. No.
It's communication, dude.
Greg, I'm taking a communication class right now. That is not communication.
It's communication.
How is it communication? Give me define to me communication.
This is the thing, dude.
No, define to me communication.
Fucking talking.
No, it's not.
Then what is it?
Communication is trying to relay a message, body language, or something else to another.
Yeah,
to another
and
being.
you might not be getting all of that through the internet,
but that's not communication. But you can't
but
say
it's still communication.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's
not.
still interaction.
But it's not communication. It's not communication.
Okay, it's interaction. So you're still interacting with people
but you're
on
not
a
communicating.
daily basis.
You're losing that whole thing you need where you can talk to other people.
Yeah, but that just sounds like some fucking university bullshit.
But it's
like,
Greg. But it's true.
We're studying.
It's just true right. It's true right now. People would prefer not to make that communication with a random person because
it's fucking dumb to do that.
No, it's not.
Why,
well, Greg? So when you start your new job,
okay, yes, I'm gonna talk to people.
But exactly. So why not?
But that's the difference from
because
being in a classroom.
Because you're getting paid.
No, it's different because I'm working with these people.
But it's not though. Okay, you're gonna be in class with these people
for 6 months and then I'm done.
But still, you're in classroom.
And
for 6
I'm not
months.
saying I wouldn't talk to them if I have to.
But I'm just saying,
I don't.
Why not make the initial communication like, yo, all you gotta do is introduce yourself. That's it.
Because fuck it, why? What's the point?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like I used to be like you, where I didn't agree. We're like, no, that's complete bullshit. We're not, but we are. Like that whole.
What is okay? This is the thing, Chris. You walk in the class, right? And you never say hi to anyone.
But I do.
But do you walk in the class and you do say hi to someone? Once you're out of that, it either can go, you guys can be friends or you guys don't.
See, but I don't do that. I don't do that to make friends. I just do that to like as like a way for me to like, because you need to have good communication skills. It's like a way for you to like be able to get comfortable around people you don't know and just like.
I mean, what I'll say is this. I have bad communication skills, and I'm fully aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I am being too hard, but I'm just saying that I think, personally, humans are more connected than we ever have been.
But you're using connected in like a very vague like stance. Because are we really connected, Greg?
Yes, I 100% believe so. This is the thing, dude. How far away did your mom and dad live from each other when they were growing up? 15
minutes.
Okay. Do you think at that time it was easier for your mom to marry your dad or like be with your dad, or do you think she ever had an opportunity to be with someone that lived in from in a different country?
I don't get what you're saying.
At her time, was it even plausible to be with someone in a different country?
No.
In today's world, it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
We're connected more, dude. The bubble of who we can know and who, like, you know what I mean? It's mind blowing, dude.
But do you really know them?
I mean, no, do you really know the girl that you just said hi to?
No, but what I'm saying is there's a difference from having a communication via cell phone, via text, via anything, than to being a one-on-one person.
I think that's what I'm trying to say is bullshit.
That's
just because a communication teacher says so.
No. Because you could be putting on a front to like people watch because I'll know who you truly are as in person.
Yeah, I believe that.
Like, I'll truly know.
You could tell, but just
And
by
then, exactly,
you
but
act
because
differently in person. I know
but that's
that.
what I'm saying. As by a text, like in text, you can be like, oh, like the
Yeah,
the
but you
sweetest
can-
guy, like oh, I'm trying to kiss your ass, whatever. But in person,
but you can also do that in real life, though.
but I believe it's harder to fake that in it's harder.
Yeah.
I believe it's harder to fake in real life than there is by text.
Like I still think you can get a vibe off someone by the way they communicate through messaging, or through a phone call. You can still hear it.
Yeah, but it's easier to tell by.
I don't know, man. I think that either way, dude. If you see a snake, bro, how does it walk like a duck, tuck like a duck, bro? You know what I mean?
I think humans are losing vital communication skills.
No, see, dude, you're fucking getting into this bullshit. That's bullshit. I
But
do
we
not agree
are,
with that.
Greg.
No, I don't.
We are.
No, it's not.
I think.
No,
yes,
we're not,
Yes,
dude.
we are.
We're not.
Gregory, yes.
Bro, we're talking through memes now, dude. You're just thinking of this as like how we talked before.
But Greg, in the real
innovation,
Greg, but
bro.
in the real world,
Oh my
no. But let's be
God,
for real.
dude.
In the real world, in the business place where most people are gonna get their jobs, how are they gonna be able to communicate with their bosses via memes? Like, is that like a legit?
Yes, dude. If you create that space, then yes.
I'm talking in a professional place, Greg. Like,
Fuck a professional place.
no, but
I'm being real, dude. This is a new world, man. You either get with the times.
I don't want to live here then because that shit don't make sense, Greg. It just doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Greg, so you're telling me right now, you're trying to have in the future, you're trying to have a serious conversation with your son, like something serious, and he sends you a meme.
Okay, it doesn't have to be a meme.
No, but that's what you're saying. You're communicating. You're
It
communicating.
is communication.
Oh my god.
But Chris, we're still talking.
Yeah, but exactly. This is communicating. This is
Yes.
we're in IRL communicating.
And we're still doing that in a world where internet connections are still happening. So this world that we live in aren't
Greg,
dying.
We are communicating. Correct.
Yes.
Exactly. Because we are IRL in real life. And
Okay. And we're still doing this in a
right
way
now.
to where
No. You are present here right now. We are in this room together right now.
Okay.
We are in the same location right now.
yes.
That's communicating.
Okay.
So whatever you're saying, we're doing this in a space where
Let me
blah
ask you
blah
this.
blah.
Let me ask you this. Do we talk more through the phone, whether it's Snapchat, whether it's Twitter, whether it's texting, through Xbox, chat or whatever, or Discord, or do we talk more in person?
I believe we talk more in person.
Bullshit.
There's
dude.
days I'll leave you unread, and there's days you leave me unread.
Dude, we literally talk every day through that stuff.
Yeah,
If
but
it's
like,
just
but when we talk, it's like 5 minutes. It's like
if
it'll
it's
be
just
like
a picture.
It'll be no. It'll be like you'll send me a thing on Twitter. I'll be like, ha ha, ha cool. You won't reply.
Right.
And then 3 hours later, it'll be like another one. Ha
Yeah.
ha, ha cool.
Or like
Greg,
a Snapchat.
How long? I've been at your house since when? It's like 12 something ish.
Yeah,
what time
like
is it now?
12. I don't know. 1:41.
Exactly.
Almost 2 hours.
It's exactly 2 hours in IRL communicating than it is. Then we spent, I bet you, all day yesterday talking. We like at most yesterday when we were on Discord
so
for
you're
like an
talking-
hour.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But sometimes we be talking on Xbox for like hours.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not denying that, but I'm saying on average we communicate most in person because that's when we're like spending more time together.
Okay, I guess you're right in that sense because there are some conversations that are easier in person than through phone call or whatever or text.
Mhm.
But I don't believe that we're losing communication. I truly don't. I think we're fine. I think it comes.
I'm not saying
I think
we're
it comes
losing
naturally
communication.
to
I'm
us.
just saying we're just losing skills that are important in communication. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we're not talking to each other. No, I'm just saying we're losing vital skills that are needed in everyday life. That's what I'm saying.
I disagree with that.
But how?
Because why? Because we're having less.
Yes.
Maybe that's good.
You need to talk to fucking know stuff.
But that happens with the age, bro. Dude, with this job at the stadium, dude, I talk to people every day. And that's where I've learned most of my communication skills.
How? By what? By
Dude,
what?
growing up.
By what? But because you got a job and you had to talk to what?
People.
Thank you. You just made my point. Thank you.
Yeah, but Chris has just walked off camera. But you're not understanding what I'm saying.
You just proved my point, so it doesn't.
No, but you're not understanding what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter what you're saying to me because you proved my point.
How many people? No, but listen. How many people? What are the ages of the people that are in your class? 18 to 22.
23, yeah.
They're young.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get older, and they're gonna have these experiences that I have at this job. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 23 now. I got this job when I was 22.
Mm-hmm.
Before this, I wasn't talking to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But because of this,
because of what?
Because of experience and me getting older, I've had experiences to start talking to people.
Okay.
So with these 18-year-olds that are sitting by themselves in class,
Pause.
It's okay that they're not talking to anyone because you know what? Later on in life, they're going to.
But is it going to be because of being connected via the computer or because
it doesn't matter?
No. Pause. It does. Because
you're saying we're losing shit, and we're not.
I'm saying we're losing skills.
No, we're not, because I'm gaining the skills with age.
But because why? Because you were talking in face to people.
But that has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
No, but you're saying we are even more connected and have more communicating with each other because we have what the computer is and all that shit. But you just proved my point.
Yes, because that's added on to human connection.
But you just proved my point where you won't. No, stop. Hold on. You just proved my point where you won't. What you just said that you gained the skills or talking to people by what?
Dude, I already know. But you already made your point. I get that.
But why are you arguing my point if you're just backing it up right now?
And you're saying we're losing stuff. But we're not losing anything. We're gaining.
Greg,
we are gaining, bro. You think we're better off without the internet?
No, it's not. Okay, that's not what I said.
What are we talking about?
But that's not what I said. Did those words come?
You're saying we're losing communication skills.
Skills, yes.
We're not.
But did I say that we're better off without the internet? Hell no, I didn't say that.
Okay, then what are you talking about? What's
the
point?
I'm just saying that it is more influential and better to talk to people IRL than it is via memes, Twitter, Instagram, text, phone calls. I understand that.
If that's your opinion,
that is my opinion.
I get that. But what I'm saying is there's no loss in communication. These are young people in a classroom that later on in life, they will learn the skills needed. Okay. If you get an 18-year-old from the 1973 and an 18-year-old in 2018, 2019, it's going to be the same fucking shit. Okay. There's no change. And later on in life, they will learn those experiences they need to survive. But also, guess what? We have the internet where we can also talk to each other and interact more than we ever have and meet new people that we ever have. And then eventually you meet in person and you fall in love and you get married and you have a baby. Okay? So we're not losing shit, dude. We gained.
I think we would. I'm not gonna argue your point because you're allowed to have your own beliefs and stuff, but it's just like
I just think this whole fucking we're losing. Well, what's wrong with humans these days? Society is wrong. No, dude, society is as best as we ever gotten it.
So, do you think as humans we are more aware, more? Because look, this is what I see. All right, I forgot my headphones. It was a very sad time for me.
Okay.
Because I hate people. And I hate trying to make conversation with people, even though I'm really good at it, but I hate doing it.
Okay.
I prefer not to. So, this is when I did another experiment yesterday, and I was like, I wonder how many people have their headphones in. Have their headband on their phone.
You're one of the people like, oh, everyone's on their phones when they're at dinner.
I fucking hate that.
Oh my god. Dude, bro, you're fucking I have 60-year-old
No, bro, listen. I have a rule with my girlfriend where like when we're eating,
Christ,
hell no, there's no such thing as phones. Gregory, you're telling me when you have your kids, you're gonna be like your kids can be on their phone while you're trying to talk to them?
I don't give a fuck.
That's a lie.
You're lying. Don't give a fuck. Who cares?
Your parents were cool with it.
For us, dude, that's the other thing, is that all these old heads that are saying like, oh, kids are relying too much. They're on their phones most of the fucking time too, dude.
But they've already experienced the shit they're going to experience.
Okay.
So my question to you is, when you have kids and they are growing up and you are trying to figure shit out. No. When you're trying to figure shit out about, and they're on eating dinner, and usually the time where families connect the most is at the dinner table. And your kid is on his phone, You're gonna be cool with that.
Okay, time out. I'm not gonna let my kid have a phone or whatever will be a thing later on in life at the age of 8 or 9. He would be like 13 or 12 when he has his first phone or whatever.
Okay, still, then at that age, still.
If he's 13 years old, we're at fucking Red Lobster and he's on his phone and we're talking, I don't give a fuck.
This is to me, that's just so rude. If I'm talking to Greg, like if you and I were talking and you pull out your phone,
okay, let's
I'm gonna slap the shit out of your phone.
Let's do role play. You're my kid.
All right.
No, you be the dad. And I'll be the kid, all right? And ask me if, like, we're at Red Lobster. Say, ask me, hey, do you want some bread?
Hey, son, do you want some bread?
Yeah, Dad.
Why can't you put your phone down and talk to your
Why does it matter that I have my phone right here?
Because I'm trying to have this one-to-one conversation with you and you're on your phone. Put the phone down.
See, but you're making a problem out of nothing.
No, I'm not making a problem. It's, Greg, these little insignificant moments that you think they might be insignificant are huge in the grand scheme of things.
You want some bread?
No, Greg, put the conversation to the bread can lead to a different conversation. And the one, yeah, sure. Okay.
And then you put it right there and...
No. Wrong, bro. That's insane to me. Like,
it's not that big of a deal. See, this is the thing.
Great, okay, so switch
out of nothing.
No, so switch the thing. You're on a date. You're talking to this girl and she pulls out her phone. How are you taking that?
That's a completely different scenario.
How is it different? If you're talking to
because if it's a first date,
if you're talking to your son and he pulls out his phone, why are you talking to him?
Because I already have communication with my son. Other than that, if it's a first date and she's on her phone ignoring me, it's completely different than if you have a kid who you raised, you fucking wiped his ass, you fucking take him, put him in the shower, you fucking gave him a bath, you fucking came out of your penis, dude. It's different than meeting a girl and her being rude to you by being on the phone.
But you don't think it's rude for your son to do that to you? You're talking to him when he pulls out his phone?
Oh my god.
You don't think that's rude?
No, dude. It's not that big of a deal. I already know my son. So if he wants to be on his phone,
by the age of 13,
fine.
You think you know your son?
Yeah, dude. It's been 13 fucking years, bro.
Greg, you have more than anyone. Like us, we should know. At 13, you don't know shit.
He doesn't. I do.
But Greg, exactly. That's why you, as the father, would use the time to talk to your son.
Dude, you're gonna be one of those strict ass parents.
I'm gonna be a cool ass dad. Watch. No. I bet you. And my son's gonna bully the shit out of yours.
No,
Bo.
That's a good parent making your kids bully others.
Just one kid.
No,
he's
dude.
Gonna call you B.O.
No,
Bo.
bro. No, dude. Because this is the thing, also, dude. Okay, life is very short. And you're going to waste your time worrying about your son being on his phone.
Exactly. So like you just said, life is short and you're going to prefer your son to be on his phone and talking to you?
Because I know when he's on his phone, he's going to be happy.
But he can't be happy talking to you?
Either way, because, dude, there's 24 hours in a day. There's going to be times when we talk, there's going to be times when we're on his phone. Doesn't matter.
You're missing the point. There's a time and a place to be on your phone.
No, there's not,
yes,
dude. It's fine. The phone, dude, phones are a part of us now. We're fucking cyborgs. Get used to it. Let's all stop acting like this isn't reality.
I'm never on my phone.
What are you using right now to record yourself?
That's because we had cameras,
dude.
If we had cameras, but that's different than being on my phone.
No, because you're being in denial.
No, this is the life. This is different than being on my phone. When we're hanging out, when have you ever seen me?
You're on your phone right now. You're using it.
But am I using my phone to completely not ignore you, but to have a different conversation with somebody else?
Do you leave your house without your phone?
If I could, I would.
There you go. You're in denial. You can't.
No.
This is the world we live in, dude.
I'm not saying cell phones are not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if this is just my whole thing. If you're at the dinner table, you have a family, and everyone is on their fucking cell phone, you wouldn't have an issue with it. So you're all be eating in silence, and then the occasional, that was funny.
Hey, Daddy, have you seen this? Boom, interaction. Dude, it's fine, bro. It's fucking fine. Hey, man, that's what I say. Agree to disagree, bro.
Hey, man, we're still friends.
No, dude, I think I don't want to be your friend anymore. when I disagree with
Hey,
someone,
dab me up.
when I disagree with someone, dude, I don't want to fuck, dude, I'm blocking off everything out
Bro,
of this.
dab me up real quick.
Dude, the podcast is over.
Dab me up.
I love you.
I love you. Hey, remember when I was younger and I had a hard time telling you I love you back?
Dude, we showed no.
No, you would tell me it and I wouldn't say it, and you'd be like,
but-
wow.
Yeah. But also, we never took pictures together.
We still don't.
Yeah, just stuff like that we never do together.
So we grew up in
We need to change that, because you know why? I want to be like older, and I want to be like, oh man, I remember these times. I want more memories. Does that make sense? Like, I want more photos and memories. So like when I get older, because a lot of the stuff I did as a kid, like, dude, imagine if we had photos of us in the front yard. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff.
That'd be sick.
And we look back at it, you know, today and be
I'd be like,
whoa.
like Wolverine laying in the bed when he has like.
Yeah, and then crying,
Yeah.
dude. Like that kind of stuff. I wish we did, because like, or like our parents did, because those are like our most like favorite times.
Yeah, those are
you know.
true.
But now all we have is the memory. We don't have anything to show for it, which is fine. But when I get older, I want stuff from like right now, because I think these are very formative years for us that we're going to look back, dude. We're going to look back. I mean, we have the podcast, so if YouTube's still around, it'd be up, but stuff like that to where like we look back at this time and be like, damn, bro, where we were at this time to now.
Shit, take me back to those days.
Shit is gonna be crazy, but yeah, man. Well,
moral of the story: don't let your kids on your phone. Come
moral
on,
of the story:
man.
it doesn't matter that much.
Moral of the story: don't give your kids phones.
I'm curious what other people think. I think more people will think what you think, but I honestly do think it's not that big of a deal. I think that people.
You know what's crazy? I don't know what spectrum Maddie falls on, because it's just been a thing where it's like.
Yeah, I think she's more on my side.
I think I'm like pretty sure she's on your side too, but
She'd be like, Chris,
it's just
whatever.
been so long where she's like knows not to be on her phone. 'Cause I legit used to stare at her like
for me personally, if me and you were at like a Denny's or something, I'm not gonna be on my phone. I'm gonna be talking to you.
Exactly.
But I also don't care if I'm with my mom and my dad and my brother and sister at a restaurant.
See,
and
maybe
my
it's 'cause
mom's on her phone.
When you go out to eat with your family, are your guys on your phone?
I think sometimes we are, but sometimes we're not. Like it's kind of half and half. You know, like for me, I really aren't. Like I'm really not. Like I like talking to my brother and like to my dad and stuff when we're out. But my mom will be there, fucking whatever, you know, or my brother, you know, my sister would do that, but it don't really matter. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, dude, when I was a kid, I was on my PSP all the time when I was anywhere.
See, when I was a kid, we weren't allowed to.
Yeah,
do
like
that
I was
shit.
doing like so, like if I was at like a family party, I'd literally have my PSP. I'd go find the nearest outlet, plug it in, keep it charged, and just play Madden or some shit. While my parents were having fun, you know, talking or whatever, and I was just fucking, you know,
That's crazy.
I was fucking doing that shit when I was young.
We were told, go talk to your cousins, go play with your cousins.
No,
go.
bro, fuck all that. Yeah, but then like, I don't know. I didn't really want to hang out with anyone.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
We went on a 20-something minute rant.
Something like that, yeah. Damn, it's almost been 40 minutes now? Jesus. But anyways, that was a good discussion, Chris.
Dude, I started like a different type of fasting where I eat 9 to 1.
Jesus.
Fuck, dude. Yesterday wasn't so bad. But right now,
You feeling it?
I could eat right now. And I only eat like 700 calories right now.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm thinking of right now, dude?
Hmm.
Should I even still work at the stadium at this point?
Work this last week and then quit.
I know, but this whole like the thing we were talking about earlier, I really want to start doing this.
That's what I'm saying. Or quit right now. Be like, fuck all that noise. I'm out. Pieces.
Because I feel, dude, I have until the 9th to do this new job. Did I say about the job where it's from? Because I don't want to talk about that. Okay. Because I don't want it to be like, you know what I mean? And I could just, oh fuck, dude. I'm telling you, dude, last night, bro, I couldn't sleep, but for a good reason. I was literally pacing back and forth when I think, I'm pacing, dude. I like to walk.
Mm.
Do you have good ideas in the shower?
I have bomb ideas.
When I'm in the shower, bro, my mind is like, I don't know if it's the water, if it's just because I'm completely relaxed. I am just like, bro, boom, 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 boom in my head. I don't know why. I have the best ideas. For whatever fucking reason.
Oh man, I am eager to start this journey.
Same thing with that. And then when it's late at night, I get the most creative. In the shower and late at night, bro. 3 a.m, dude. If you see me at 3 a.m, bro, I'm a whole different person. It's fucking crazy, dude. I was hysterical last night because I don't know. It's so hard to explain because I feel like I would be in a better place mentally at 3 a.m. talking to you about my idea about that book, about the Mars thing, than I would be right now.
Because the ideas are fresh and
not just that, but it's just in the moment, everything just fucking you know? Yeah. But anyways, that's what I was just thinking. I was just like, man, this job, like, I mean, I don't know. I'll be good financially. So it's like, this isn't really, and I already have this paycheck coming at the end of the month. So
do it, bro.
Because then I kind of felt bad. Like, well, I did kind of make a commitment, but also people don't show up every day. So it's just a part-time gig thing. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I always say this. Do they give you 2 weeks notice when they fire you? There you go. But I mean, dude, we went for 42 minutes.
Hey, man.
We've had good conversation. You know, sometimes less is more.
Follow me on Instagram. I am Chris Reyes. I'm on Twitter. I am Chris Reyes 2 S's. Venmo me some money.
Watch Chris's girlfriend's podcast or listen to it.
La Bruja Gemini podcast.
If you want to know about your astrology. My co-star was on point.
I don't remember what mine said.
When I had that interview, it was like, be bold, assertive, and something else. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Shit is weird, bro. Anyways, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, please. I beg of you.
Like, subscribe, share this video on YouTube.
Dude, please.
Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor. And thanks for listening, folks. We'll see you.
Wait, I didn't even give my name.
I thought you did.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at GP Hadley. That's GPHADLEY. Yeah, Spotify and iTunes, all that shit.
We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, everything.
Should we post these on Saturday now that we did last week Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. This will be up on Saturday.
Or Friday. I feel like Fridays are good days to put podcasts out. Like Monday and Friday. Like
so Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, so today's what, Thursday? We need to shit up tonight. All right, folks. Good night.
We'll see you folks next week.
Where we go? Nobody watch you anymore like Drew Carey shows. Coming through your stereo. Hit it called the chaos. Bitches throwing bras